So what's good, y'all? We sitting down with SRG.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You know?
sir.
Can I get each of y'all to like introduce yourselves real quick?
So y'all know me. This is X Out.
SRG Python.
Peaceful. Isaiah.
Eternal Delore.
So, and this is live from the basement, but we're not in the basement this time.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little
Yeah,
bit different this time.
From the attic.
We're live from the studio for real, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Real.
y'all have a studio behind y'all, so I did want to ask y'all a little bit about that. You know, y'all have multiple studios in this house.
Yeah.
You know, this is almost like a creative like concept hub, even though this is where you look at it.
Yeah.
Basically.
What inspired you guys to like have a studio and crib and stuff like that?
Been the dream.
I would say just the fact that it was like we were getting to the point where it was kind of getting hard for us to all be together and work together.
Yeah.
And we had all just graduated, like we were all just kind of trying to figure our shit out, and we just decided like, what if we just decided to live together?
That's
Right.
dope.
It was honestly just an idea that we just made happen.
Yeah, like throughout the week, like out of the 7 days out of the week, we probably saw each other maybe 5 times out of the week. So like,
Oh wow.
why not just live together, see each other every day, make music every day?
Yeah, and none of this would be possible if it wasn't for Gerald and Kay. Shout
Oh,
out
God.
Gerald. Shout out Kay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Parents.
Right though. Shout out to them, man. So have y'all noticed any differences in like y'all creative process now that y'all like so
Most
close?
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Like
What's some of
Like-
the differences?
something that's different is like, for me at least, I'll like record a song, or like I even see them do it. Like they'll record a song, and we've learned like different techniques, like different mixing techniques, just because like I'll be up here and I'll watch a fucking Instagram reel and I'll run downstairs and be like, yo Zane, fucking check this out, bro. Like
Right.
Gotta play around with this.
Yeah,
bro.
like-
Right, that's what's up, man. And y'all all have been like pretty consistent too as far as like putting out music. I did want to start with Python. You know, you dropped a project recently called Trial. What was the meaning behind that title?
Trial.
Yeah.
Trial is like it's like the first part of trial and error.
Right.
And I'm making another album called Error, and I feel like Trial was like the first part of that. It was me just really trying to like be me at my fullest, just trying to push as much as I possibly can out of myself.
Right. And how would you describe your sound? Like if somebody was to listen to it, like what can they expect?
I would say like for that project, it's more of like melodic.
It's kind of psychedelic, you know.
Yeah, like melodic, almost like psychedelic, like I don't really know how to describe it, honestly.
Is your own
Like,
vibe and stuff like that?
it's such a different album. I love that project, Trial.
Oh, that's hard, man. I do see y'all like kind of branching off into your own thing as far as like putting out your own projects, which is good because it's like you kind of find yourself and then come
Yeah.
back and like share it with the group and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So was there anything that you like found new about yourself or just your sound or anything like in the process of working on your project? Because this is your first project, right?
It's not, I wouldn't say it's my
Well, not first one, but first one DSPs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's like before I made Trial, I did kind of rap a little different. Like, I don't know, I feel like with our music, we work in like eras. Like,
Okay.
we'll move in like different eras and waves, and like, I feel like you can literally pinpoint like each era through tracks and like through albums and like,
Where we start and try different things and then
Yeah.
we find out that it works.
I feel like you were tapping a lot more into like auto tune. Like I feel like on your older
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
you were kind of rapping more with that like raspy flow, and I feel like
Yeah.
on this one you were kind of just letting that auto tune
Yeah, you were
do its
like-
thing.
I feel like you were manipulating the
Your
way that
voice.
it could
yeah,
sound. Like
like I would try to bend the sound to like my ability.
Right.
When I feel like before I was just kind of rapping over a beat. But
Right.
like now I'm really like taking the song and trying to like
Experiment a little bit. with
yeah
something.
make it into my song.
I do like the fact that y'all all like know this stuff and was able to chime in. Like that's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
You feel me?
we all like witness each other's creations. Like we all,
Yeah.
you can see when somebody's like locked in, and it's like
Yeah.
It's-
Wake up at 9 in the morning and I hear wow. And then
Yeah.
in the
Right.
background I go over to Jacob's room and he's cooked up, like
Yeah.
still in his PJs.
Yeah.
So I guess with that being said, it's like kind of easy to stay inspired somewhat.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Are there ever times that y'all feel like y'all aren't inspired or anything like that?
Be for sure.
Yeah, like sometimes.
Honestly, for me personally, not really, because every time that I make a track, I'll just get an idea for something I could do better, or like every time I drop a project, I'm immediately just like, okay, what am I doing next?
Yeah, he works like a train. Like he does. Like
He gets really inspired easily, which is something I envy a lot. Like,
Right.
I really wish that I could get inspired like that. Like, because it takes a lot for me to be able to be like, oh, okay, I'm really inspired. I'm really invested in this. But when I am, I'm like, I give it my all. So
Right.
Well, speaking of Exile, you did recently put out Art of a Record,
I did, yes.
and dope record.
Thank you.
How you feel like it did, like as far as with your fans and stuff like that? Because it was a different vibe from the project
Yeah,
before.
I would say it got the best like fan reviews out of all the projects I've dropped, because I wanted to make something that I feel like was easy to listen to. Like, I wanted to make a project that I feel like even if somebody didn't like necessarily fuck with my music, just based on like other shit I've dropped, like on Morbid, I'm like fucking screaming my head off and shit like that, like
Right.
on that electronic like metal sound. And then I feel like this one is just, it's honestly more of like a mainstream sound, in my opinion. Like, I kind of just wanted to prove to people, like, yeah, I can make like really experimental, different shit, but I can also rap my fucking ass off. And that's honestly what I wanted to do. Like, I kind of wanted to like prove a point.
It's like a chip on your shoulder kind of.
Yeah, like I kind of just wanted to be like, okay, like,
watch how I switch it up.
yeah,
Right.
literally. I
Yeah.
say that in one of my songs. Like, I'm pretty sure I said X out too versatile. Watch how I switch it up. Because like, I literally, like I said before the camera was on, I was originally gonna drop Art of a Record, and then like a week after that, I was gonna drop another project called The Art of War that was completely different, like on a whole completely different sound. Like, it was gonna be completely different. I didn't end up doing it just because I didn't want like the albums to like overlap each other.
Right.
But I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I also kind of wanted to challenge myself, because I was making a lot of beats for that project too, and before I started working on that project, I was mainly making like electronic beats with like heavy 808s and like trap drums, and I kind of wanted to mess around with like samples and just
Right.
like just see what I'm capable of, honestly. Like, that's how I was looking at it. Like, I just wanted to challenge myself.
Wow, that's dope, bro. And you're currently working on another project, right?
I am, yeah. It's gonna be called Pop Star Highs. It's kind of, think about it like this: think of Punk of the Palace on fucking crack. That's how I'm looking at it. But
Right.
like, I had a vision for Punk of the Palace, but not really like a clear, like direct vision, like aesthetic. I kind of wanted it to be just like a little mixtape, just to like really get my production out there, because I produced all 10 tracks on that project. But this one in particular, like, I'm gonna have some production from him on there. I want it to be basically produced by me and him completely.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be like 17 tracks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really want that one to be like my best. Like, I want that one honestly to be like defining for me.
So, guy that you just pointed to, can you introduce yourself one more time?
I'm Peace Mode. I'm like a producer, an artist, mainly producer though.
And you're the newest member of SRG.
Yep.
Can you explain your introduction to SRG and how you got to become a member?
Well, I got back in touch with Jacob because we've been like childhood friends.
Oh,
And
So,
he was just pull up to the SRG house. I knew he was part of it, like, so I showed up, like, I started making shit again. Like, I
Yeah.
haven't made music in a long ass time. And
So much untapped talent.
yeah.
wow.
And like, I don't know, like, the one day they just like sat me down and they're like, yo, we were thinking of like making you the newest member. And I was like, yeah, sure.
That's
Oh, yeah,
dope.
that's sick.
It's honestly pretty easy going. We were just
Yeah.
like, I knew from the jump that I wanted him to join.
Yeah.
Just because I've known him for so long, I knew he was really good, and I really wanted him to like get back into music.
He actually produced a song for me on my first album, Star Ave.
The
Wow.
intro.
It
Right.
was like,
bro.
what,
Yeah.
2022, 2023?
Yeah, and like
3
the
years
first
ago.
time that you guys were working, right, and I was like texting you and shit like that, I texted him
Yeah.
about wanting to work with him like fucking 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, like this is
crazy.
honestly like a long time coming.
It's just
Yeah.
like a full circle kind
And
of.
Like
I left you undelivered like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, if we fuck with you and we're like, we might not say it, but like we watch other people and
Mhm.
like especially people who we think are very 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 talented. And if we have you around and you're a part of the circle and you make music and we're fucking with your music, like most likely at some point you'll be asked. You know what I mean? Like as long as the whole group is in agreement with the decision. I just felt like it kind of fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I think we're all just like perceptive people. Like you could show us one track you made, and if we really like something on it, that's enough. Like because you can see how much potential and how much talent somebody has based off just like one thing in the song.
We also just like, I don't know, we just knew that Ryan had, like, or Peaceman, my bad, had that
sauce.
Had that sauce. Like,
Yeah.
like he was not even telling me, he was showing me pictures of him in school on a laptop just cooking up.
Yeah,
like,
in like 10th grade.
Yeah.
saying that he was doing work
Yeah.
on his computer, but he's just cooking up beats. That's determination, you know what I mean? In my opinion, like,
That's
I
dope.
feel like I kind of lost
You had the whole
that.
MIDI
Sucks.
keyboard in class.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like,
I've
was
been making
great.
beats for 5 years.
I was
Wow.
with you when you
Yeah,
made your
my
first
first
ever
beat,
beat in
yeah,
my parents'
on
basement.
GarageBand.
I will never forget that shit.
Yeah.
I was there.
It was
We
the
were
worst-
trying to make like Young Thug type beats
Yeah, it
and
was
shit.
the worst beat you've ever heard. But, like, I
So-
feel like, I don't know, I tapped into my capabilities now.
Most
For sure.
definitely.
So what made you like kind of like want to start making beats and become a producer?
I might like ramble, but like back in 2015, this sounds really stupid if you know what this is. I got into like Trap Nation. It's like a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
They post like a bunch of like electronic music and shit. And that was the first time I heard music, and I was like, wait, this is like actually really good. Like I want to listen to this. Like this isn't my dad's like fucking Van Halen or whatever, you know? Because like my dad listens to like hair metal and shit, so it's like a completely different realm. So
Whole new world.
yeah, I tapped into that, and then my favorite artist ever, I found out about Flume. He does like a lot of like crazy ass glitchy granular synthesis like production and shit. And ever since I heard him, I was like, I gotta start making my own music, like whatever it takes.
That's
But
right.
like I was like 2016, I didn't have the like capability because I was on like an iPod Touch or some shit.
Right.
But
So what came first, rapping or producing?
producing for sure.
Okay. And it kind of just made you want to do music.
Mhm.
So are you working on anything at the moment?
I'm working on an album.
Do you have a name for it?
It's called It Felt Like Revenge for a Moon.
That's a hard name.
Thank you.
That's so fire.
so love that name.
I can't wait to see what that project turns into. Like I genuinely think that's gonna be one of the best like SRG projects ever.
Yeah, I hope. For sure. Like, kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, like, I feel like we're in a new era, especially with living in this house and, like,
Yeah.
with Peace Moon being an SRG now, like, I don't know, everything feels fresh. Everything feels new. Every time I hop in the studio, I feel like I'm making a first song.
Yeah, like rebranding almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, that naturally happens. You know, as you like that's called artist development.
Yeah.
So basically, your looks gonna change, your sound gonna change, and stuff like that. Even the way y'all perform's gonna change and all of that stuff. But you know, you stay consistent,
Yeah.
you get better. Labels don't do that for artists no more. So you kind of like put yourself through it,
Yeah.
which is dope.
100%.
I won't go too far off track. Isaiah, I seen that you're about to drop a project as
Oh,
well
yeah.
too. You know, you're putting out visuals and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I had to, honestly. It was well overdue.
Right. Looking forward to it. Do you have a name for the project?
Not right now, I don't. I want it to be I don't want it to be similar, like with a similar title to Pierce, like, with Python's Trial, but I want it to be along the same lines of like trials and tribulations.
Right.
So it might be like Tribulation or like something like that, but it'll be along those lines. I don't have a name for it yet, but
Got like 6 or 7 tracks, right?
yeah, I have 6 or 7 tracks for it already. And
What about The World Is Yours?
The World Is
Is
Yours.
that scrapped?
No, it's The World Is Yours is not scrap. The World Is Yours is a project I've had in the back of my mind for a long time.
That's
Like a passion project.
Yeah, it's like a passion project, honestly, and if you know, you know. I'm pretty big into like gangster movies and like Scarface and shit like that.
Right.
So I wanted to make an album called The World Is Yours, where every song was a reference to something in the movie. Like, I don't know if you've heard my song The Eyes, but like that's a reference to that. And then I have a song called 4 Deep, and like I scrapped some of the songs on there, but it was called American Dream, and it was just different themes and elements from the movie that I wanted to put in this album, but make it like a coherent piece, you know.
That's dope.
So I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not still, but it's still something that's kind of brewing in the back of my mind. I feel like the time has to be right, and the production and the writing on it has to be really good for me to want to actually.
Yeah, bro. Never
like-
don't not to cut you off. I'm sorry. You
You're
don't never
good.
have to feel like you're rushing. Music. Some people work fast. Some people like to take their time. It just all depends on what you're trying to put out.
I kind of have like a fear of missing out though. I feel like if I'm not putting out a lot of music, then
Well,
I'm like.
I'll say this. So as far as missing out, you can feel like that, but if you're working behind the scenes, you're not missing out.
Yeah.
If you're staying aware of what's going on musically and the sound and stuff like that, you're not missing out. A lot of times I think people like kind of just want to stay in front of people's faces because they don't want to be forgotten. But I feel like if you got like a lot of traction and you really like hit them with a good project, you can take some time to reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
We are on a smaller scale though, so
Yeah.
it's like you do gotta be around. But at the same time, bro, like I've been doing this music thing for like 10 years now, and I'm doing interviews and shit now. So it's
Yeah.
like, and it's like I could still come back and drop a project, but it's like I just feel like if I do it, I want it to be a certain way. So when I see you say you taking your time, it's good to take your time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because even like I don't know how y'all go about y'all visuals, but I know like for me, I like to load up on them so that when I drop, it's like back to
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
that's what we're kind of trying to do now.
Yeah.
And I've been noticing y'all been dropping more visuals. I'm gonna get to your project in a second because you're not dropping one yet, but we talked a little bit.
Like thinking about it, like I'm planning, I'm theorizing.
All right, I'm gonna ask about it in a second, but I did want to talk about your content and your videos because Python's been shooting your videos and directing them and editing them and stuff like that.
Yeah, for
I
the
know.
most part. Jacob does a little bit of editing too. But
Okay,
Yeah.
dope.
For the most part, yeah.
As far as
Yeah.
so as far as that, how important do you feel like it is for y'all as a group to have like an in-house like videographer or multiple videographers that edit your videos and
I would say it's a
Certain
lot
content.
more important than we knew.
Yeah. 110%.
I feel like content is everything.
It is, especially now with like social media. Like, I was saying to them, like, I feel like for a long time we were really trying to like push our shit locally, which is good, which is great.
Yeah.
But I personally believe that we really like. This is what we've been trying to do now too. I feel like we really need to build our shit up on the internet, because I feel like that's how you really start to get like, some
Yeah,
shit
like
going.
I'm not gonna lie, like the local shit is cool, but like
It can only go so far.
yeah.
Nah, of course, especially
not that we don't love it or we
Yeah.
you know what I mean. We don't like
I
we
know
don't
what you mean.
love
Y'all
about this
graduated
sport.
past that.
Yeah, I feel like we have a decent amount of love from people here. I think now it's our main focus is now trying to get people outside of here and in other parts of the world. You know
Right.
what I mean, to really see SRG. In my mind, I would love to have SRG in different parts of the internet, and then at one point it comes back in the middle. Like we're doing these gaming videos, and then we're streaming, and then we're doing these music videos, and then we're doing our session stuff, and then we're doing a bunch of shit in between, and then it all like
Streaming.
hopefully streamlines and comes
Yeah.
back together.
Yeah, of course. And there's multiple sources of income.
Yeah.
I don't really know how much y'all look into the business, the music business, but the artistry part is like you probably make the least money in that. As far as just because if you sign to a label, they're gonna invest their money, you gotta make it back. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
content, merch, streaming, all of that shit is like stuff that you can like do on your own that they don't get to touch if you negotiate right. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
it's good that you're doing it. Even like the sessions thing. Like I like to see that kind of stuff because that's the type of stuff that hey, people gravitate towards that shit. I don't really know how familiar y'all are with like Wiz Khalifa and as far as like the day-to-day series and stuff like that. And he basically just vlogged his life, like going to the studio, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that shit was like it just made it look so fun. It made me want to do it.
It's
Yeah.
just stuff that people don't see for
Yeah.
like we're human beings. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, like we make music, we
Joke around.
Yeah, we joke around, but at the end of the day, we're friends. We're literally teenagers. We just hang out all the time. Like
Yeah.
Y'all don't even realize it, but y'all are inspiring like another group of kids somewhere that's watching y'all. Like they're gonna do the same shit when they get older. You might not even know it now. It might be a cousin. It could be anybody just watching what y'all doing. And years from now, you never know. You might have a song with your little cousin. Like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
I never thought this would have happened. But the whole time they were looking up to y'all, watching what y'all
Yeah.
was doing. You know.
Yeah.
So I did want to ask you, Delora. You haven't dropped a project in a while. Is there a reason for a pause?
yeah, I just like I don't know. like I
taking
like
the time.
rapping, and I like rapping. I like singing on like rap beats, but it's just like I don't know. I kind of like lost the like love for it a little bit. I'm kind of coming back into it. Like if we play songs for you, like some unreleased, like I'm kind of
We damn near had to force this motherfucker to rap.
yeah,
Right.
like.
I'm not even lying.
Like I kind of just lost the love for it a little bit. And I think I'm finding it again because the stuff I've been making recently, like, I mean, they think it's
been
good.
as fuck. It
Yeah,
is
like
good.
they think it's good,
It's
and
always good, bro.
most of the time, if they say it's good, I believe them. So
Right. I think that we all, as artists, are gonna go through periods where we're like uninspired, you know.
Right.
And that's why this is good because you have like people around you to motivate you, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like,
yeah, like sometimes I'll be ridiculously unmotivated to do anything. Like maybe I'll like I listen to a lot of music too, like just to study other people. But sometimes like I'm not inspired to do anything but basically listen to other music, and I'll go downstairs and he'll be recording or
I'm recording, and
Yeah,
he's
like-
like, "Bro, let me hop on this before I go to work in 15
Yeah.
minutes."
yeah, like if when he's recording, it's like surreal. Like I don't know. It's just something I always appreciate when I see because I know he feels just like me sometimes, like to where he's completely unmotivated, and I see him recording. I'm like, I gotta do it for him. Like I gotta.
Yeah, like I feel like when you guys see me recording, it's just like, oh.
Yeah, like always breathing.
Yeah.
Like he's drinking water. Like this.
Yeah,
Like,
it's second nature to
Yeah.
you almost. Like, and bro, I like that's something I wish I had. Like, I wish I
Yeah.
could just get in the
I don't know
fucking
though. I
studio
feel like
and just go.
since we've been living together and you guys have like seen my like work ethic, not even like trying to sound like big on myself, but like I feel like ever since you guys have like really like lived with that, I feel like it's honestly kind of like helped you guys to like want to make
For
more.
sure,
But yeah,
Yeah.
it rubs off for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Of course, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, I had a friend that I was with, he had a studio in his crib, and I had quit making music for a long time. And just being around it every day is like, fuck it, I'm gonna just try it every day.
Right.
And then next
Yeah.
thing you, like, really wanna do it. So it's like, but even with you taking your time, bro, like, I do feel like y'all all have different sounds.
Mm.
And I feel like even with the whole, you know, genre bender thing, like, the music that you make, it might take more time, you feel me? And that's
Mm.
fine. Like, you know, y'all as a collective keep each other relevant, you know, by dropping. Even if you're dropping, I'm thinking of SRG, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
And
100%.
it doesn't matter who it is, so it's always a platform for you to come back and like put something out. But you know, like we all live real lives, you know, like you know,
Yeah.
like people. I tell people all the time, I got 4 kids, I got a job, I got a relationship, so it's like
Yeah.
I got to deal with that on top of the music. And I know it's
Right.
the same with y'all, you know, like just trying to survive and make sure y'all do what y'all need to do.
Yeah.
But don't ever like you know be hard on yourself. I'm not saying you are. I don't think you're
Right.
being hard on yourself, but just work at your own pace, bro.
I honestly try to be hard on myself sometimes though, because if I'm not hard on myself, I'll never do shit. Like,
Yeah.
like I sometimes like I'll wake up and he'll be recording, and I'm like, damn, like he listens to me too. And they say this all the time, like they listen to my music too. They want more of me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even when I feel like, ah shit, like I just have no inspiration, like I can't like, I just don't have the motivation or the drive to like work on something. It's like they want to hear it.
Yeah, like when you have a shit ton of songs in the vault, I'll literally say to this man, I'll be like, bro, like I listen to you too, man. Like I want this shit to drop too. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
what are you doing?
I do want to like one day like catch y'all in the studio and like get some footage of y'all recording.
We could definitely.
If that's cool with y'all.
Oh,
yeah,
I
for
know,
sure.
I
We'd
love
don't-
that.
I don't
Yeah,
want
for
to
sure.
overstep, but I do feel like I feel like that's important to see too, like for like just outside people like watching, see y'all creative process, you know. Like me personally, I don't know if y'all do this. Do y'all like mumble and then
Yes.
fill it in
Yeah.
words and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
because like
Yearn put me onto that.
I
honestly.
talked to you about this in the interview. I can hear the song before I record it.
Yeah.
So like I'll go in and I'll sing what I hear,
Right.
and then I'll like just fill it over
Fill in
with
the
words.
gaps.
Yeah.
See, I don't really hear the song, but I'll go in, and if a lot of the times if I know it's gonna be a banger, it's when I first click on I first like hear the beat, and I immediately come up with something,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm really feeling this. But if I'm still feeling the beat and I have it in FL, I will do that. I'll be like, like just mumble over it, and then just fill it in with something.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
me personally, it depends on like what kind of track I'm trying to make. Like, as of recently, like when I've been working on Popstar Highs, I've been kind of just going in there and just doing shit, honestly.
Mhm.
Because like he recently taught me how to mix, so I've been like mixing and mastering my own tracks recently. and I've been kind of trying to find like my own mix, if that makes sense. Like I made my own preset. Everyone fucking loves my preset. I don't know why. Like everyone is like, that shit is generational, but
Crispy.
I've been trying to find like a different sounding mix. Like I want like everything with my music to be completely different. That's why I started making my beats. That's why I made my own preset. That's why I'm trying to learn how to mix as well, because I want like everything to be my own.
Yeah.
hard,
Kind of going back a little bit to what you said earlier, like with how important it is to have a videographer. I feel like and multiple videographers and stuff like that, like it's very important to us that we're able to do the things that we need to do ourselves, and we all have our own different strengths.
Yeah.
Like Python's really good at editing and doing like video stuff, and then they're good with like the producer side of stuff. He's a very personable person, so like I feel like whenever we need to talk to somebody or get somebody on the phone, he's like more the guy that, you know, is better at doing stuff like that.
Right.
So we all play to our own strengths, and I feel like it helps us out a lot.
It will, even when y'all do get that moment where you like able to sign a deal and stuff like that. The more you can do for yourselves, like the less money the label has to spend, what you get to pocket more. I mean, I don't know if y'all think about that kind of stuff,
No, I
Right.
because it is.
Yeah.
I see y'all talk a lot about the music side, but y'all should start learning about the business, because I do feel like at some point people are gonna start approaching y'all for like real business, and y'all got a lot of potential to be big, you know, in my opinion. I mean, I know it's a small town, but I just know talent, and I feel like that's the next thing y'all need to start focusing on, is like getting y'all business, and not even so much just learning jargon, learning the words and stuff like that, because y'all have like a good system. Like y'all really don't need anybody.
Right.
Y'all might not even need to sign. Like y'all have everything y'all need, but if y'all want that nice hump of cash and you want to just have like some comfortability to really create, you know.
Yeah, get some shows and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that is one thing. Like even years ago, like me and him would sit down and talk about like contracts that people sign. Like I know like some of the ins and outs. Like you don't ever sign shit unless it has an end date. Like if it doesn't have an end date, you don't even fucking read it. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Know what deal that you're
look
in.
at what happened
Yeah.
to Uzi. How many times?
Yeah.
He literally dropped a song called Free Uzi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He has been fucked over in so many deals.
It's big to know what type of deal that you're
Right.
that you're in.
Even
for
look at
sure.
Sofago and Cactus Jack.
Bro, that
Like
was-
he hasn't
Yeah.
dropped in.
Probably like 3 years.
He's dropped, but like not as much as he used to. And I literally saw a thing online the other day. He literally said like, "Y'all think that's up to me?
Yeah.
Like I can't drop."
Yeah, that's the thing with the labels, honestly, that kind of get me. I'm big with this whole music stuff. I'm real big on this is a way for me to be unauthentically myself and have a creative outlet, and for me to be able to do something that I really like, and then have somebody else who is not involved in my music whatsoever to
Don't
tell
even know how
me
to make music.
you can't drop this, like it's not what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you mean. That's
So-
something that I feel like we all, as creators, even just as a media company, like if I was to do a deal with somebody, they might tell me what I can put on there, or make me put stuff that I don't want to put on there.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like we all got to think about that kind of stuff. But it's good that y'all are aware of it, you know, because I mean it doesn't affect the small artists. I mean, Kanye like a couple years ago said that he can't retire because of the contract he signed. So it's like, and he's like one of the biggest artists in the world, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just something to think about. But I don't say that to like put y'all mind like a negative space.
Oh,
It's
no.
just-
No.
I see y'all going places, so it's like I gotta at least say it, because I had a situation where I signed a bad contract and like they fucked up everything. They shelved the project, everything. So yeah,
That's-
lost $3,000, everything. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it's like them type of L's I try to tell people, and that was a way smaller scale than like a major deal, you know.
Yeah.
So-
Right.
But as far as that stuff, you know, what do y'all have coming next? You know, as a collective.
We're working on a project right now. We kind of have two names in mind. I don't know what we're gonna go for. The one name is called Disturb the Norm,
Right.
and the other project name is New World Order. We're kind of leaning towards those, but it's like I said before the cameras were on. It's not gonna be like SRG tapes Volume 3. It's kind of just gonna be like an SRG tape.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
just
It's gonna be like just its own.
Yeah.
its
It's own
standalone
entity.
thing.
Yeah.
really want to start filling in the gaps between the SRG tapes because we like to do them every 2 years.
Okay.
So like to fill that in, I feel like we need to do other projects where like I would love to do a group project with just X Out or just Peace Moon and then drop it on there, and then we all can do that and do different things like that leading up to
Like we did
the new
collab
tapes.
EP like just recently, Lunar Eclipse with Peace Moon on every track.
Yeah, kind of like introduce him, get him, you know, to the people that don't really.
I feel like he fits the vibe. Like outside looking in, like
100%.
definitely. I can tell y'all are very like particular about who y'all let in, which is good because you don't want to let just anybody in. But
Yeah.
it seems like you fit. You feel me? I haven't heard the music yet. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna check that out after the interview's done. But just like how y'all vibe together, chilling and talking and all that stuff, I could tell that like it's some real genuine chemistry there. You know?
100%.
Which is good, and the fact that y'all even thought, hey, let's do a project and make sure that we get people on the project. You feel me? That's dope as well because it shows that y'all welcoming and open to trying new things. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that project is essentially his project. Like he's on every song, and it just has 4 tracks, and he's on every track, and one is him, one is him, and one is me.
Yeah, and that's a good start too. I mean, y'all doing y'all thing out here. Like I said,
Thank you.
And I just like I said, and it's crazy. It's like a full circle moment just because you were the new guy at one point.
Yep.
And now got another new guy. And
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah.
do y'all? How are y'all about like bringing new faces in? Like, is this something that y'all are like not really trying to do unless y'all really fuck with them, or is it y'all open to?
I feel like it depends on what we're looking for. Like, I want there to be people in SRG that are just like videographers or like creative directors or like producers. You know what I mean? Engineers. Like, it doesn't just have to be artists. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I want SRG to basically be like a label.
Yeah,
Like
honestly, I
label
feel like
media type.
Creators of any kind, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I'd put a streamer in SRG. Like if they were cool enough. Like
SRG's a mindset.
yeah.
What you about to say, Python? I'm sorry.
no, I fucking completely forget.
Nah, it's cool. I think like kind of like not to compare y'all exactly to them, but like ASAP in a way. Like they had people that did fashion and stuff like that, which I feel like that could really help a crew a lot. Like somebody that like y'all make your own merch, obviously, but like
Screen printer right here.
yeah, y'all got everything, man. That's crazy. Which is good though. I like to see that personally. Like you feel me? Mine's is not my home studio not crazy, but like I was like I gotta have this stuff, and the fact that y'all got this stuff is like it's dope to see. Even with Zay and Yearn, with the studio that they have.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's
I
dope
love
to
their
see,
studio.
I like to see people take control of their output, because if you wait on somebody else, it could take forever,
Yeah, and it's really cool to see, like, we've been rubbing off on people like KJ, for example.
Yeah.
We've been around him like a lot recently, and he's starting to talk about getting his own setup at his house.
Yeah.
Like, and I just think that's so fucking cool because literally like 3 months ago, he'd just be coming over here and hanging out with us and like freestyling. We were like, get on this track, and now he's KJ.
Yeah.
Right. So I did want to tap back in with the session series, right? What inspired that? Like, what made y'all decide, like, yo, we got to start bringing people into, like, who we are as people in, like, our everyday lives? Like, what made y'all decide to do that?
We just needed more content.
Yeah, honestly, and then like, I feel like just kind of I honestly feel like it was a mix between just wanting to get content out there, and then me and X Out being like, well, what could we do? We wanted to start doing stuff like day in the life vlogging type stuff, and then he just started busting out his phone and was just like, yo, and then
Yeah, like I would literally be editing those videos like as we were making them. Like, I'd record a clip, throw it into the editing software, chop up the clip, and then start recording again. And by the time I had the last clip done, the video would be done. Like, I was doing that shit every single day, and we're gonna bring it back. But the way we want to bring it back is different. We want it to be like, instead of like daily videos, we want it to be weekly, and each video is like a week's worth of content.
I think so. Because it gives y'all more content to work with.
Yeah, and it's just less stressful. Like, there'd be some nights I had work the next day and I'm fucking up in my room. I'm like, fuck, I gotta finish this fucking video. Like, it was just getting a little stressful. I kind of wanted to take like a break from them, honestly, but it's been like a month now. I think it's a good time.
We
to
also
we
take
took
back.
a good break. Like,
Yeah, we also we're gonna come back and kind of make it like season 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Think of it like a TV show.
Okay.
honestly.
right.
Also, speaking of series, y'all had the lottery pick
Mm-hmm.
thing. Why did that stop? And like,
Just need more people, honestly. Just need more people to come out. Like, I'm waiting on Urine to come out and do one. Shout out Urine. I'm waiting on Manny to come do one. I need him to do one. He's got to do one now.
right. So
Get King to do
I'd love for you to come and do one, too.
yeah, bro, I would appreciate it. You feel
Pop
me?
out.
I feel like a lot of people don't know that I do music. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
But that was like, and that's why, you know, like, music stuff to the side. Like, I always tell people, just keep pushing. I never would have thought that I'd be doing this shit, honestly. But my bad, I ain't even cussing. But like,
No,
I
you're
didn't think
good.
that I'd be doing stuff with cameras. I just
Yeah.
knew that I like cameras.
Right.
And just the music kind of led me to it. So, you know, just seeing like y'all providing a platform, you know. And
Right.
sometimes you gotta just be consistent on your own and just do it yourself. I would definitely come through, but sometimes you might have to pull up too. That's what I've been learning too. Is just like instead of waiting on everybody to come to me, I might have to go out and get the content. You know,
Right.
just, if you really want the content. You know.
Yeah.
So I do hope y'all bring that back. I feel like that's the type of stuff like y'all familiar with colors, like the
Oh.
yeah, where like people perform their songs, it's like
Yeah.
a color
They got like a
background.
hanging mic or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it gives me that similar vibe. We don't have stuff like that out here.
Not
Right.
at all.
Yeah,
So
like
it's like-
that's my dream. Like to have like I love Tiny Desk. I've probably
Yeah.
watched every
Yeah,
Tiny
that's-
Desk
yeah.
video, and that's truly just like my dream. Like
That's what this vibe reminds me of. Tiny.
Yeah.
It's like the wall for whatever reason. I think it's the wallpaper or whatever. But go ahead, I'm listening to
my
you.
fucking
It does, though. This is
yeah, this
crazy
wallpaper has
space
been in
for
this
that.
fucking house since it was built. Bro.
I like it though. I ain't gonna lie,
I
bro.
do like it though.
It's like a home feeling, but
Yeah.
anyway.
But like
yeah.
I don't know, like that would just be the dream. Like I don't personally want to make one for me,
Yeah.
but I would love to play my instrument on the video. Like if Urine came over and I played Do It For as he rapped Do It For, like, and we just did it right then and there, like that would be perfect in my mind. I've watched literally every lottery pick video, and that's just like every lottery pick, every Tiny Desk, all the like live mic performances, like the open mic where they have the mic hanging from the roof, and
Yeah.
just like I love that stuff. Even if it's like the live performance aspect, even if there's nobody there and it's just a camera, like it's just beautiful. It puts you in a different mind.
Yeah, and it's pure too. You're not sitting there looking at nobody's face,
Right.
anything. Like you just expressing yourself.
Right.
I think that's great. I think that the sessions thing. I think y'all should do more stuff. Like I talked to Delore about this, but I'm like, why y'all don't start like your own podcast or something? Like,
We actually, if you want me to be honest,
we had one.
we
at one
had
time.
an idea for one a while ago.
We actually
but-
made an episode, but we never put it out.
Yeah, but we never
Oh,
put
wow.
it out.
I think y'all should.
Yeah. Shout out to the people that know about Space Couch podcast.
Space Couch. Oh my
I think
lord.
did you take that Instagram down? Because I
Nah,
still
I
follow
think
it.
it's
No,
still
I
up.
think it's still up, but
Space Couch, bro.
I definitely would love to do SRG podcast. Like we do that.
Yeah,
we
like,
definitely do have to do
We
that.
kind of just yap. Like we already do these things.
Bro.
Like
Yeah.
The way y'all was just talking about the Justin Bieber shit, like people sit there and listen to that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised.
honestly,
like, people sit there and listen to it.
Fuck it, let's make it happen.
You're honestly right.
Yeah.
And you know me, I will be on your rears about it. We'll get it done.
I don't
will
even
do it.
mind, like, bro. We could honestly bring like your, like, what's it called? We could bring your MacBook down, set a
Put my
fucking
Yeah, we
focus
can
right
set a
there.
microphone down, sit down in the living room, and
not
just
even
talk with the
just
guys.
the microphone. We all have the same microphone. We all have boom arms.
Yeah.
We could just plug it into the mixer and record 3 mics worth of audio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
bro.
We could do that, and then we could
That
sit
would
down
be
and have
chill.
Billy on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And shit, like,
Yeah,
That'd
bro.
be awesome.
yeah.
And then y'all can do both. Like, first of all, it's a group of y'all, so y'all don't need guests, but y'all can have them as well. And it's, bro, that's something that I found. Like, I'm gonna be honest with me, the Live from the Basement thing probably might have brought me the most success so far. It probably got me the most popular. But it wasn't because of me, obviously. It was because, you know, everybody wanted to be a part of it. And I feel like if y'all do that, it'll be a shitload of people that want to come on here. People just like to talk, especially
Right.
artists, man. Like, a lot of times we only talk through the music. So, like, being able to talk to people about their art and people that
Yeah.
actually give a fuck about listening, you know, that actually helps a lot. And I think y'all can do it. Y'all obviously talk good. Like I'm sitting here talking to y'all now. Y'all don't mumble. Y'all not high as hell. You know.
Yeah.
Even you can be high during the podcast if you want, but I'm just saying like y'all know how to talk. So it's like it's just another form of like content and possible income that'll come down, you know, later down the line. So I think y'all should do it, man. But yeah, as far as SRGs, anything that I missed that y'all would like to cover?
Did you see the music videos for Lunar Eclipse?
I've seen the videos, but I'm gonna be honest, I scroll when I see them. So it's like I don't know what the title of each thing is. It's just like I see it. And that's how I know that like, you know, you've been shooting.
Yeah, I definitely want to play some unreleased.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think we touched on.
And it's like I don't mean to sound like an asshole when I say that, but it's like I got so many
No,
artists
no,
that
no,
I
I
got watch.
understand.
It's like it's hard to keep track of
Yeah.
everything, you know.
For sure.
So it's like I do pay attention to stuff, but like at the same time, it's like I got y'all four, then I got Yearn,
Mm-hmm.
then I got I be seeing KJ stuff now, but then you know now I got to pay attention to your stuff. I got Baby Slabs. I got all the people that formed to the show.
You're Unite Divided, bro. Everyone
So
everyone
it's like,
fucks with you, bro.
Yeah, so it's just hard to like to really like.
And then you got the real world shit on top
Yeah,
of all
bro.
that.
So it's like I do my best to like stay, you know, like paying attention to what's going on, but sometimes it's a bit much, you know, because y'all drop a lot on your own, like just as a collective. Now, and not everybody else. And then y'all know the editing process, like that shit's hours long.
Oh my god.
Mixing can be hours long.
Sometimes I'll be editing my shit, literally like tweaking. Like I'll be like, I cannot fucking wait for this to be done.
Yeah.
Like I'll be sitting there, like I'll feel like jittery and shit. Like I'm like,
you're like
oh
itchy.
my god, like I just want to fucking finish this.
bro.
Yeah.
So it's like I do my best, but like I said, like I know what's going on musically out here. So like y'all are them guys, bro, and y'all the only group that I know of. Like unless y'all know of another group, like y'all the only ones.
There's a new one.
Yeah, there's a new one, ALT.
Oh yeah, the 814.
Yeah, that Manny Moss.
I think it's 814.
Okay.
Yeah.
I follow them. I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing it. I like that too, but y'all definitely are well established out here. So
Thank
you
you.
know, obviously.
I would say you are too, honestly. Like
Yeah.
I feel like ever since you started, like, cause I like you've said, you've been doing this shit for like 10 plus years, but I feel like seeing your face at like all the local shit made everyone want to tap in with you and what you were doing, and I fucking love to see that, cause like as soon as I found out who you were, I immediately fucked with your content.
Right, like like I don't know if you even know this, but like there's people around here that probably put you on their resume. Like if they're like, oh, I'm gonna go do this podcast, I've done multiple with Unite Divided. Like,
I appreciate that. I've even noticed people like with music videos. Sometimes they'll just leave it on my page. I only post them just because I like to have like documentation of what's going on. It's not for myself, but like people even like they won't even post it on their page. I post on mine, but post your shit on your page. Like I tell all artists, post your stuff on your page, bro. Because like you never know what could happen with the videographer. I had a videographer that shot all my videos and he just deleted his channel.
Damn.
Everything was gone, you know. So it's like, and then like them views, like that's the stuff that's gonna help you monetize your channel. So if I upload it, don't take it personal. It's just because I feel like everybody should be covered, but I'm not gonna push it. It's just gonna be posted. Y'all push y'all stuff, post y'all stuff, monetize your channel if you can. Yeah, man. I do want to ask y'all one last thing. I ask this every interview is if y'all have any motivational words for the viewers, you know, and any advice. I mean, y'all are in a new space in life, you know, new level. You know, I feel like y'all kind of graduated from before. Y'all got y'all basically got content house. Y'all can expand on. But is there anything that y'all can have? Any advice? Anything?
I got like two things that I want to say. One is I preach this so much. I think I've said this in like every interview. Fuck what anyone says. If you want to do something, stop doing it. And another thing that I want to say is when you do what you want to do, be yourself.
You took you literally just took the words right out of it. I was literally just about to say be yourself.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't know, with how the internet is now, like I feel like a lot of shit is just so like oversaturated,
fabricated.
Yeah. So like that's a lot of things that I'm noticing from like the younger, newer artists. Like, bro, just be yourself. Like I've always said, it's okay to take inspiration. I take inspiration. Like, for example, I've been listening to Lil Uzi Vert for like damn near my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there are gonna be some aspects in my music that I've taken from that, but I'm not just completely ripping that shit.
Yeah, there can only be one of those artists.
Yeah.
But what were you gonna say?
Just to add on to what he said, just be yourself as authentically as possible. You know, like like he was saying, I see so much shit online that's just fabricated, like fabricated personalities, fabricated everything. You know what I mean? It's almost like they were built from the ground up to be what you see. So and people aren't like that. People are flawed. People, you know what I mean? Just be yourself. You know, don't put on an act. Don't put on a front. Just if you're yourself, people will fuck with you for you.
Yeah, somebody might think your imperfections are what make you perfect at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, another thing is if you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact, man. Well, I appreciate it. Does anybody else have anything to say?
I think I got something.
Keep pushing. That's all I'm gonna say. Just keep pushing. If you want to give up, don't fucking give up because you're gonna regret it.
you never know what's around the corner.
You never know what. Yeah, you never know what's around the corner.
That's the type of shit I need to be hearing because I was about to give up. Go ahead, bro.
Find some people that you really give a fuck about, and just
you
give
need a good circle.
Yeah, give
you
a
need
like
a good circle.
Like some people
Very
think it's
fucking
like
important.
some people think it's like lame to be like outgoing and like caring about people.
Right.
It's like Tyler Creator said this on an interview. Like if you're too cool, you'll eventually freeze.
Yeah.
So like, just it's cool as fuck to give a fuck.
Yeah,
Just
that's
give a
fact.
fuck. That's all you gotta do. Care.
Yeah. I like these guys, man. I like SRG.
Thank you, bro.
For real, bro.
Thank you.
Like I ain't gonna. It's like I'm not completely involved in what y'all got going on, but I'm glad to say I was a part of y'all journey because when y'all get big, you know, I get to show my kids like, yo, I used to work with them, but
Yeah.
you feel me? So
When we get big,
Bro,
we'll
when we
still
get
be
big,
working with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
that's it. I
We're
appreciate
not
it.
going
when we get
nowhere.
big, you're coming on tour. and
Yeah,
shooting
I want
all
you
that
on
shit.
stage
Like,
at Rolling Loud and
like,
the camera
yeah.
in the
back
background.
in them fucking angles,
Real
like
talk.
you'd be so
That would be
fire.
hard, man.
Like that's how I think about shit. One more thing I'll say, like, when I don't even say if anymore. When we make it big, I'm trying to bring everyone with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
no man left
Yeah.
behind type shit. Like if
Literally.
I go up, everyone's going up. That's
Yeah.
how I think about it.
Yeah, that's kind of going back to like the deal thing that you said earlier. If I was approached solo to sign a solo deal, I would never do it.
Yeah. No.
I'm not signing a deal unless these guys are doing it with me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because
That's my brothers in
Yeah.
that fucking deal.
yeah, exactly. Like they're.
I will say this though. While that's great, if y'all thinking about your team as well, that could help everybody as well too. You know, like if somebody can kick the door down for the rest of you, sometimes you gotta do that. You know,
I feel like
that's
I-
what ASAP did, and then
I'm
he brought
not-
up Ferg and all of that. You know?
that is true.
But now, like, that's true. But I think of ASAP as ASAP Rocky.
Rocky.
Like, I don't
That's
entirely
true.
associate him with ASAP as much as I feel like I should. Like,
That's true. That's true.
he is ASAP Rocky because of ASAP. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't be where he is now without them. But at the same time, he is where he is now without them.
And I also feel like if somebody is approaching one of us, that means other eyes are on us. So I feel like that door will end up being kicked down
Yeah.
eventually. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the door for it is closed, but if they were like, yeah, we don't want them, we want you, I couldn't do that because like I have no motivation to make music and do this shit without them. You know what I mean? Like there's no like as much as I love it and I do it for myself and I do it for other people who listen to it, like I started this shit with them.
It'd be cool to make music without you guys, but like it wouldn't be the same feeling.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
who would I show my tracks to when
Yeah,
I
like,
release?
like I said,
Yeah.
like whenever I build up a vault, I'm like, okay, he wants this, I'll drop it.
Right,
Like I'm
right.
not like I truly don't even think about anybody else. Most of the time, I drop music for these niggas right
Like,
here. So
I feel like I can't picture myself making music without these guys.
I'm glad y'all feel that way. Y'all ever y'all watched Straight Outta Compton before, right?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get from y'all, like, you know, group wise. I don't know, something special about y'all, man.
Thank
but,
you.
thank you.
I ain't gonna talk your head off, man. I think we had a great interview.
Most definitely.
I think it's
Yeah,
time to
for
get
sure.
into some snippets,
Yes, sir.
and then yeah, bro. We'll see you. No more announcements, nothing.
I'm
All right,
keeping my
man.
mouth closed. I got too much,
Yeah.
too much in the vault right now.
Shout out to SRG,
Shout out Unite Divided.
right though. And this
Yes,
is
sir.
live from the basement. We signing out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let me grab some flicks of y'all real quick, and then.